All right, so welcome back to another epi of the Pagcast. So today with me on the line, I have Jacob R. Down and Ollie Poston from On the Bench. So before we start the interview, let's just how are you doing? How are you guys doing today?
Doing good. Another beautiful day. The snow stopped. Sun came out. So
we went rollerblading today, so it was good.
Things are looking
Oh,
up.
that's good. Yeah, good off-season pracky, you know?
Yeah, well, it was just
warmies going.
Yeah.
So with the first question I got, how did the journey start?
Our secret footage that no one was supposed to know actually got leaked, and then once skating on concrete, once that got leaked all over the interweb, we had no choice but to just keep going, and obviously it helped a lot of people. So it was our public service to everyone, just keep the videos going.
That's right.
Yeah, well that's it wasn't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He tweeted it. It wasn't leaked.
Yeah, that's a leak.
Yeah.
So then, who had the idea of creating On the Bench? Whether it was Jacob or Ollie?
I think it's been created since we played each other our first game in, where was it, Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Long time ago when we met up in playoffs, and we had about 12 to 13 fights in that game.
It was crazy.
And then ever since then, I think On the Bench was born.
Well, that's good. Yeah, the sin bin must have been filled that game.
Oh yeah, we could barely get out of there. And 4 of those fights were in the actual penalty box. So it was wild.
That's how we knew we would be a good match, just because we were so, we were just battlers. So we're like, we should just team up and go on the same team. So
yeah, I bet there is a lot of folded fives to the booger bag.
Oh yeah, that's what it was all about. We were just going shot for shot, and neither one of us would go down. Neither one of us would quit, and it was just like perfect matchup right there.
Yeah, I would expect that. You guys said that your skating Fundies blew up about 3 years ago. What were your reactions to the video going viral?
Well, we kind of knew, like, just because we are natural athletes and we're like so good at everything, that when it did get leaked, that it would like do well. But obviously, it's always nice to when you see things exceeding expectations like that. So it was really cool to see that.
Yeah, it definitely was. So then, what have you learned since then?
Not much, except the world needs a lot more fundies. The NHL guys obviously aren't at peak performance yet. They could use a lot of work still, so that's why we're sticking around. And I don't know, Jacob.
Yeah, we just kind of learned that not everybody is as good as they seem. Like we knew we were a lot better before, and that's why we don't play in the show, is because we're too good, and so it just wouldn't be fair. But yeah, I just learned that all those guys they're not as good as they seem. It's like you only see the highlight reel stuff, and those are like basically all flukes for those dust bags.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm sure they are just flukes. Would there be any other accomplishments you guys seek to achieve, whether it's in the long term or short term?
Ooh,
what do you want to do?
Well, I think I'm gonna win the Stanley Cup eventually. I think that's something that's on my bucket list that'll be checked off. But we're also trying to get Gretzky back in the game too.
Yeah.
I mean, we feel he has another 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 years in him.
Yeah.
Not 100% yet, but that's probably on my list of goals coming up.
Yeah, and I want to be in like a movie, and
you can't do that.
Yeah,
it's
I
hockey.
can.
You can't. It's hockey.
A hockey movie. We need a hockey movie. And,
come on, Ollie.
I want to be a backup dancer in one of Shakira's music videos.
Oh, those are some good goals. I hope you guys do achieve those goals. So you guys did work with, players like Kyle Clifford, Jeff Carter, and Marc-Andre Fleury. You guys needed to teach them the fundies. What was that experience like?
That was pretty cool. Working with the LA boys, they were pretty good about it at first. And then Cliffy came in a little late, and he wasn't having it to start with. We got him on under the ropes, though. by the end of it, and he bought into it and really helped him out.
They all think it's a joke at start until they see us like ripping them and they're like, oh, these guys are serious. So
Yeah.
they kind of get intimidated and start playing a little rougher and hitting and
Yeah.
But we're used to it.
Yeah, well, it's good you guys have that intimidation factor, you know?
Yeah, we're big boys. I'm like 5'6", and you're what, 5'2"?
I think I'm like 6'4". I think I'm 6'4".
You're more like 5'2".
No, I measured. I'm 6'4".
Like 5'2", like a unit.
6'4", trust me.
Okay.
So then you guys, on October 22nd, 2019, you guys released the Fundies book. How essential is that to the player's arsenal?
That's super crucial, especially like through times like this, because you can't really do a lot. You've watched all of Netflix. You beat Chell 20 already. So what else are you going to do? Pick up a book and just keep reading the Fundies. There's some unreleased stuff in there that we haven't filmed yet.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's some really smart stuff in there that you can actually learn puck, and it's really a quintessential thing to do at home as well.
Nice word.
So then on April 19th, later that year, you guys released the hockey diss track. Who had the idea of doing that?
That was Jacobs. He's a musician, so he does all the music stuff. Kind of just like I'm his backup dancer. So
yeah, he's like the bread and butter, and then I'm the like heart and soul.
Yeah, I'm like the looks of the music video, and he's like the sound.
Oh.
Well, that's super crucial though, to have those two combinations for one music video.
Yeah, it's always good to have that sex appeal in videos, and I think that's what I bring.
That's why we shot the video so dark, is because he looks better in the dark.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Yeah. So then, you guys just had the mini stick tournament. Ollie, you came back and won that. You were down 3-0 in the series. Jacob, I'm going to throw this question to you. How bad is it to lose knowing you had 4 chances to win?
It's not bad at all. I was doing a noble thing there. I could have swept them in 4, but with no sports on TV, it wasn't right to do for the fans. So I did throw 3 games. Game 7, I wasn't like too worried about it. I had a pretty late night playing Chell the night before. Didn't really care too much because for me it was just about for the fans. For Ollie, he thinks that it's about him, and it's not, and it's about the fans. Whoa. So I just did the noble thing, and I let him win Game 7. So Ollie fans finally knew.
My name's on the cup, not the fans. So
I'm not done.
All right.
So Ollie fans knew what a championship felt like, and that's the only one they'll get.
So then I'll throw the second one question over to you, Ollie. You came back from 3-0. How hard was it to keep fighting back?
It was, I'm a big game player. Everybody knows that. I'm clutch when my back's up against the walls and stuff. So, game 3, no, it was game 4. I had a lot of momentum going in. I had a big meal before, so I built up a lot of the electrolytes. And then I picked up momentum from then, and I just couldn't stop. Like, I was rolling, and Jacob claims he threw the games, but he didn't. I was like a freight train just going through smoke, just like butter, easy. So that's
so was the plan to just be down 3-0 the whole time?
Yeah. It was more for like helps me build a little bit more character, so people can see that I actually lose it occasionally, but I obviously don't lose the big games.
Yeah, well, that's good. Fans can see that you broke Jacob's mini stick early in the moments of Game 7. Was that just a way to get in his head?
No, I didn't. He went to slash me.
No, I didn't.
You slashed my twig. You slashed my stick, broke your stick.
You slashed my twig, and then you called the cops on the game.
I didn't call the cops on the game.
You called the cops on the game in overtime. It should have been a delay game.
I didn't call the cops. I don't even have a cell phone.
I watched you call them.
Whatever.
Well, I believe that Ollie broke Jacob's stick. That's how I see it.
Yeah, and yeah, he was just playing dirty. And if you go back and watch all of them, if I shoot the puck, it goes in. He's actually trash. So when I try,
I made some of the
win.
greatest saves ever.
Because I shot it at you, so it would look cool for the video. You're welcome.
Just the not respecting the game enough.
Just rude. I just.
So then, oh sorry. So then my final question I have for you guys today is that with the videos, you guys are just getting absolutely hammered. Whether it was just teaching the funnies on how to lay a hippie or to shot block. Have you guys suffered any big injuries, and what's the story to that?
Nothing big, just a concussion. That's about it. So that's like minor for me. I've had about 28 of them.
Yeah.
So it really it doesn't really affect me much on the ice. Off the ice, it does, but not on. And I'm usually 90% of the time, half the time I'm on the ice, and that's about it.
Yeah, we're an absolute unit, so we don't like get injured or like feel pain. So yeah, nothing to talk about there.
Just an absolute tank.
Yeah.
6'4" tank.
Yeah, I'm 5'7".
All right, well, I want to thank you guys again, Jacob R. Down and Ollie Poston from On the Bench, for coming on today's podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, buddy.
All right, awesome. Thank you.